Good day, sir. My name is Dominic Ood Bincola from Crim 1B BS Criminology. Prelim topics: Components of a computer. First, input device. Dito kung paano tayo makakapagpapasok ng data katulad ng letters, videos, etc. Like keyboard, mouse, scanners, cameras, joystick, and microphones. The second is output device. Output device is to convey information to one or more people, like monitor, printer, speaker, screen projector, and headphone. System unit. System unit is a computer that are used to process data. Part of system unit: motherboard, processor, memory, adapter cards, ports, drive, and power supply. And storage device. Storage device is the device which the information can be stored. The example of storage device is hard disk drive, RAM, CD, DVD, ROM, and USB. Communication device. Communication device is a type of hardware capable of transmitting data, instruction, and information between a sending device and receiving device. The example of communication device are rather Bluetooth device, infrared devices, modem, network card, smartphone, and Wi-Fi devices. And from the midterm topic, the history and generation of computers. First, why computers are powerful. The reason why per the ang unang-una is speed. Dahil sa computers, mas napapadali yung mga gawain natin. The second is reliability and consistency. The third is accuracy, that can generate error from pre-result. Communication. Dito, gamit ang computer ay kaya natin makipag-communicate to others. Capabilities of computers. Diligence. Ang computer ay hindi nakakaramdam ng kahit anong pagod dahil ito ay walang pakiramdam. Versatility. Kahit anong instruction or operation, pwede natin i-apply. Power of remembering. And number 4 is no IQ or machine. Computer is a dumb machine. No feelings. And lastly is storage, that we can save our files. Historical timeline of computers. First one is abacus. Abacus is invented by the Chinese people. Tinawag ng mga Chinese na swanpan at ang Japanese naman ay soroban. It can add and subtract. The second is Napier's bone. That Napier's bone was invented of John Napier. This first device produced decimal places and first device used in multiplication and division. The third is Pascaline. Was invented by Blaise Pascal. It can add 999,999.99 and subtract automatically, borrow digits from place to place or column to column. Step reckoner. Step reckoner was invented by Gottfried Wilhelm von Leibniz. This is the first calculator or one of the first calculator and that can perform mathematically operations or the MDAS. Another one is analytical machine by Charles Babbage. Itong analytical machine is tinatawag na the impossible machine. And Charles Babbage considered as the father of modern computer. Kaya ito tinawag na impossible machine dahil nung mga araw na yun, di pa nila alam gamitin ang electricity or technology. At si Lady Lovelace, also known as Lady Augusta Byron, the first computer programmer. At siya ang nakatulong ni Charles Babbage sa paggawa ng analytical machine. Mark 1. Mark 1 was invented by Howard H. Aiken. Si Howard H. Aiken ang nagpatotoo o nagpatuloy sa analytical engine. Ito ay base sa design na analytical engine. Pre-modern era, electronic devices. Atanasoff Berry computer was invented by John Vincent Atanasoff and Clifford Berry. This is the first electronic digital computer and the first computer to separate data processing from memory. The second is C3. C3 is invented by Conrad Suss. It's designed for airplane and for missiles. Colossus was invented by Alan Turing. This was used to decode German message to English. EDVAC, or the Electronic Discrete Variable Automatic Computer, was invented by John von Neumann. This is the first computer to solve mathematical problems and meteorology. EDSAC, or Electronic Delay Storage Automatically Calculator, by Maurice Wilkes, also known as the Electronic Binary Digital Computer. This is the first computer to use binary digit. First generation. Vacuum tubes and magnetic drums in year 1946 to 1959. Vacuum tube was invented by John Ambrose Fleming. One of the first uses vacuum tube is the ENIAC, or the Electronic Numerical Integrator and Computer. This was invented by Dr. John M. Mauchly and John Prosper Eckert Jr. has the capability of computation or mathematical computation, and this is the ENIAC. ENIAC is the first large-scale electronic general-purpose digital computer. It uses 18,000 vacuum tubes. The second generation, transistors and magnetic core in year 1959 and 1965. Walter Brattain and John Bardeen was invented of transistors. One of the first computer used transistor was TRADIC, or Transistorized Airborne Digital Computer. This was invented by Jean Howard Pelker. And the third generation is integrated circuit or chips in 1965 to 1971. Integrated circuit was invented by Jack Kilby. One of the first computer uses integrated circuit is PDP-8. PDP-8 is the first successful commercial mini computer was invented by Edson De Castro. Fourth generation, the microprocessor or the large-scale integrated circuit in year 1971 to 1980. Intel 404. The Intel 404 is the first successful microprocessor was invented by Martian E. Tedhoff, which partnered by Federico Paging. Fifth generation, artificial intelligence in year 1980 and up to present. Dito sinusubukan na yung mga microprocessor or chips will be integrated to human languages. What are the other first? The first computer in the high school and college in America is the Apple II. Apple II was the pioneer the Apple the pioneer of the Apple is Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak. The first storage device is the 8-inch floppy disk or the magnetic device. Was invented by Alan Shugart. Elk cloner and last the Elk cloner, the first ever computer virus invented by Richard Skrenta. Itong virus na to, nung ginawa niya, siya ay nasa edad na 15 taong gulang pa lamang at ginawa niya ito bilang katuwaan lamang para iprank o lokohin lamang ang kanyang mga kaibigan. And for the final topic is the e-commerce. E-commerce is purchasing, selling, and exchanging goods and services over computers and networks or the internet through which transaction in terms of sales are performed electronically. Origin of e-commerce. E-commerce is based on the specialization skills. Instead of performing all service and producing all goods independently, people rely on each other for the goods and services they need. The history of e-commerce. History of e-commerce dates back to the invention of the old notion of sell and buy, electricity, cables, computers, modem, and the internet. E-commerce became possible in 1991 when the internet was opened to commercial use. Since that date, thousands of businesses have taken up residence at website. EFT, the electronic funds transfer. It is used by banking industry to exchange account information over secured networks in 1970s. EDI or electric data interchange is used by business to transmit data from business to another. It year 1970 to 1980s. World Wide Web. World Wide Web is the internet provides easy to use technology for information publishing and dissemination. Types of e-commerce. Business to business or B2B. Business to business refers to business that is conducted between companies rather than between company and individual consumers. Business to consumers or B2C. B2C is the direct trade between company and consumers. Business to employee. Business to employee uses an intra-business network which allow companies to provide product or services to their employees. Customer to customer or C2C. C2C are the type of business model that emerge with e-commerce technology and sharing economy. And the number 3 question is, sa iyong palagay bakit kakarapat dapat na pumasa sa asignaturang Elec? For me, karapat dapat akong pumasa sa asignaturang Elec dahil ginawa ko naman yung best ko, hindi man ganun ka perfect pero at least ginawa ko yung best ko. Ano ang masasabi mo sa kasulukuyang sistema ng edukasyon meron sa gitna ng pandemya? Ang edukasyon na meron tayo ngayon sa gitna ng pandemya ay sa tingin ko ay maraming nahihirapan sa pag-aaral ngayon dahil nga sa nangyayaring pandemya. Dahil yung iba hindi kayang tustusan o tugunan yung pangangailangan nila through online. At question number 5, kung ikaw ang papipiliin, face-to-face, online, o modular class at bakit? For me is pipiliin ko is face to face. Kasi ang face to face is more on actual actual activities na kung saan mas maiintindihan mo o mas malalaman mo ng malinaw yung mga lecture or topics na dinidiscuss ng prof. Unlike the online class, maraming kabataan o estudyante na hindi kayang o hindi afford na mag-aral through online classes. Yun lamang po. Maraming salamat, Sir Mr. Santiago, and to my classmate, thank you.